You're this perp back with another video, and I just got done watching Wonder Woman 1984, the long anticipated sequel to the first Wonder Woman in 2017. We should have gotten this movie back in 2019. We were supposed to actually go see this in June of 2020, but because of what's going on in the world, the pandemic, things have just completely been in disarray. But anyways, before I get into this review, this is going to be my non-spoiler review because I know there's a lot of people that are looking forward to seeing this either in theaters, or on HBO Max, which I will definitely be watching this again on HBO Max very shortly to kind of see, the difference. Because I'm gonna get to that eventually in this review, like the theatrical experience versus, watching it at home. Was this worth going out into the movies to see? That's all subjective, I should say. But man, I really enjoyed this movie. I thought this movie was fun. There were some slow moments. It definitely took a different take on like a comic book film. It's not like the first Wonder Woman. There's a lot more brighter colors because we're in the 80s now, so the cinematography is a lot more bright. It's not, muted colors everywhere with the first Wonder Woman, you know what I'm saying? Diana Prince is back, all dripped out, swagged out, you know what I'm saying? Gal Gadot did a really good job in this, I feel like Gal Gadot, she just needs more roles, and I feel like she has potential to be a great actress. For what she was given in this was really dope. It kind of showed me she tried to show her range throughout this film. You also have Kristen Wiig's in here that plays Cheetah. She plays Barbara, a character that befriends, Diana throughout this whole entire movie. I really like Barbara's character, and I feel like they're saving her character. She's probably going to play a bigger part in Wonder Woman 3 down the line, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to say exactly how this movie ends, but it kind of leaves a cliffhanger. Does she still have, her powers and stuff like that? But I'll just say that. And it's definitely a very more personal story, mostly with Diana. And if we just focus on the main three characters that, we follow throughout this film, that being Diana, Barbara, and Maxwell Lord, played by Pedro Pascal, which Pedro Pascal, I think, really stole the show as far as, him portraying this villain. Because at first, you kind of sympathize for him because he just wants to do everything he can to be great. And, he cares about his son, Alistair, and he's willing to do anything possible to gain this power. I'm not going to spoil how Steve Trevor comes back, but it makes sense, and I'm glad that it ended the way it did because it was a kind of shift for Diana's character. We really see how flawed Diana's character is outside of the Wonder Woman suit. And I gotta say, the new Wonder Woman suit is very, very dope. I really like how bright and vibrant it is. It's not these dull red colors. It really feels like an 80s type of movie. It definitely has that cheese to it. Also with Barbara's character, this whole movie kind of deals with people's greed and, what they want, and not accepting who they are and accepting the truth. That's a big theme throughout this whole entire movie. Now, the pacing in this movie, I could see some people being turned off by it because there's definitely a lot of slow moments. There's some moments that I was like, all right, let's get to the point. But I understand what they're trying to do. They're trying to just give you more of Diana's character. They definitely kind of sacrificed more story and less action. That's how I feel. But when we get to the action, we really see what Diana could do as Wonder Woman, her extent of her powers, what she's capable of. We get some callbacks, one little minor spoiler, we get the invisible jet, which was dope. I'm glad that they kind of introduced that. There's some other things that left me like, wow. Like, I like how they kind of put that in there. I think they may be teasing something for the third movie, just putting a little bit of breadcrumbs, and hopefully by the time we get to the third Wonder Woman movie, that should be taking place in present time. I think the stakes are going to be a lot higher. She'll probably have to go against another Amazonian, maybe, or multiple villains, because they had 2 villains in here, and they did a really good job of balancing them out. Barbara, I can understand it's not mainly about her, it's more about Maxwell Lord and just his character. That's why I said, like, I could see Barbara popping back up as Cheetah in a third movie, or hell, I really want a Legion of Doom movie. That would be really cool to see her be a part of that team and eventually somewhere down the line. But I really enjoyed this movie. I think you could enjoy this either way in the theaters, even though my theater experience was kind of weird because the volume was really low, so that was kind of irritating. I'm gonna definitely go watch this on HBO Max to see it in 4K and in all its glory. If you've seen this movie, let me know how you feel about it. I think this was a really dope sequel. DC is definitely going in the right direction with at least this movie. We're gonna have to see how Suicide Squad goes, how the Batman goes, how Black Adam goes, but it's going in the right direction. I'm looking forward to the future of DC and the future of Wonder Woman, where they're gonna take this character in the third movie in the trilogy. Whenever we get that down the line, probably like 2024 or something like that, or 2025. But till next time, I will see y'all later. Peace.